Well, hello everyone. This is Catherine Toon, and I just thought I'd hop on a little bit today. There's something that the Lord was ministering to me as I was ministering to someone else about the areas where we're feeling deficient, where there's pain, where there's fear, where there's anxiety, where there's questions that bring torment, where there's restlessness, where there's unsettledness, where there's darkness, all of that. And I really felt like so much of what the Lord answers to us in our area of need, our area that's feeling lack, our area that's feeling pain and torment and all of that is the place where we need to remember who we are. Because the truth is this, when you know who you are, you understand whose you are and that you're one with Him. And so when you remember that you are adored by the one that has all resources, by the one that has all power, that already chose you, that already answered you in the answer of Himself, then whatever that thing is that's bringing the torment is swamped out in the reality of who you are and in the reality of who you're one with. You see, because you understanding who you are means that you understand where you came from, and it means you understand who your source is, and you understand that you're complete in Him, that every place where it looks like you're lacking, the lack is answered by the completeness of who He is. And so, He is complete for us. He is healing for us. He is wholeness for us. He is abundance for us. He is provision for us. He is joy for us. He is peace for us. He is the big A answer that was established before the little p problem of the fall in every place of us that feels separate and lacking and incomplete. And so, it's interesting. The Lion King movie with the big line, "Remember who you are," is so strikingly prophetic, because when you remember who you are, you step out in the fullness of all you have, because the truth is you lack nothing. But the truth is, and the other truth is that the weakness of our frame is that we tend to forget. And so sometimes we need to come alongside one another and remind one another who we are. We need to remind one another that we truly are complete in Him, that we truly have enough. And that's an issue of compassion. It's not a like, well, what's wrong with you? Just remember who you are. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that's what's wrong with me, is that I'm having problems remembering who I am, and that is not a condemnation issue. Come alongside me, love me into remembering who I am, and then I'm going to be waking up and going, oh yeah, I guess I just forgot. And God gets to be like, yes, baby, that's who you are. Oh my goodness, you're all that in a bag of chips and a soda, or whatever metaphor you want to use. You are all that. And it's so important to remind yourself and stir yourself. This is one of the things, when disaster struck, right? And it was his fault, right? And everybody's turning against him. What did he do? He encouraged himself in the Lord. Well, how do you encourage yourself in the Lord? You're looking to Him, and He's gorgeous, and He's powerful, and He's strong, and there's no condemnation. And He's turning around and casting a mirror on you so that you see Himself in you. You see yourself as one with Him. You look just like Him in your flavor, and that brings strength and encouragement. It's like, oh yeah, I am complete in Him. Oh yeah, of course I can do that. I forgot for a moment, but you know what? The moment's over. I'm remembering. And you can get really good at practicing that. And then for you, there needs to be people in your life that you can go to that remind you, that turn the mirror around and say, okay, hey, remember, this is who you are. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I am. I'm good now. And that's what we can do for one another. We can be one another's encouragement and strength and help us in the process of everything that's coming against us. Anyway, I hope that's been a blessing for you today. Share this with someone who needs it. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.